Dumelang sanbonani abusheni likai. My name is Manamela and I welcome you back to my YouTube channel, DareToDream. Guys, character made, but I'm back and better. But unfortunately, this video is not for the I'm back update or anything. If you are new to my channel, please like, subscribe, comment and share. And if you've been my day one-ish, keep on doing the good work. God bless you. Family is the theater of the spiritual drama, the place where things happen, especially the things that matters. With me here, I welcome my guest for BlankSpace production. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Tumelo Mathebula.
And I am Siphelele Thungo, Pelo.
And Vuyolwethu Matiwana.
And there's another member who's not here. Who's his name?
Iteboge.
Modipane.
Okay, guys, I would like to thank you for your time. I know there was such notice, but thank you for doing this interview with me. So I would like to get straight to it. How did this collaboration or partnership happen between you guys?
Okay, so we are individuals that happen to believe in reality, in the universe, and also in energy. So it was not something that we planned out. We did not go home and thought that, okay, well, who can we invite into the team? Who can I work with and stuff like that? It happened because it was meant to happen. Our energy happened to flow on the same level. That's how we found ourselves together, which is a production of just 4 members. They just had to be here, all of us.
Yes, and also to highlight that it happened that we share the same vision in terms of future in the arts. So we find it so important for us to collaborate and be just one in order to achieve these goals or these visions that we have for the arts in future.
Okay. Then what motivated or inspired you guys to start your own production at a young age? Because it's really, I think, it's really hard to get in the industry. But you guys never focused on that thing. We need to get to the industry. Instead, you created jobs for yourself instead of waiting for people to come and say, here is the job. So what motivated or inspired you to start your own production?
When it's time, it's time.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess it was time for us to open this production because personally, I never thought I would own or run a production at this age. I thought maybe after my varsity, I'll still be going around and be under some certain productions, maybe for a good 5 years before I open my own. But now the power of readiness, dominator, and it comes with energy, as Tumelo mentioned. It was energy, and you can't deny the energy. And you remember, vele art, it's so immense and based in energy. And it was time to establish a company, and we responded.
And start something for your own.
Yes, and start something for our own.
We are creatives. We create works.
I see, as your t-shirt says, creative director.
True. We create works. Works need a home. That's where we find ourselves, having a production to give our works home. Also to give opportunities to other youngsters out there who are also burning and creating works to bring their works into our home. Another reason is that the industry, that they've been saying open up the industry, but it's not opening enough. And the existing
it's not
ones,
for me. Sorry, it's not really opening
at all, right?
Like
for you,
it's not
great. So as the industry is not opening, the existing productions already do not deliver as much as supposed to open those works, opportunities for the upcoming artist. So we thought instead of waiting, we will create our own opportunities. We'll create that system, a new one for the upcoming artist. That's how we came about running a production. Yes.
Okay, Voyo. Okay. We face challenges whenever we want to begin a new journey or something. Yes. So I would like to know, what were the challenges you faced from the beginning of wanting to start a production and to the day it finally happened, and to the challenges that are happening while your production is running?
A funny reason is that as artists, we don't take anything to do with computer seriously. We don't want paperwork. We don't want computer. We don't want to be involved with any of those. We just want to be in front of the camera or on stage and stuff. So having to now sit down and apply, send through your application to the right companies to approve you as a running company as well was a lot. Was just a lot. So that is the number one problem we faced, challenge actually we faced when starting this production. And also being young comes with a lot. You have nothing. You just have your yes, which is just not even much to run a production. So people happen to look at that as a disadvantage, that how much do you know to run a production. However, we are willing so far. We are willing. It's meant to happen, so it's happening.
Yes, and I really like to exaggerate this thing. Not even to exaggerate, but to pin it hard, to say administration was really a challenge. As Tumelo is saying that we are, for an example, I personally, as Siphelele Thungo, I'm more into practicals, I'm more into on set, I'm on space, I'm more into performance, I'm more into physical stuff, let's work now. So the admin side of things, it was really a challenge, man. It's even a challenge even now. I think that's where we saw a huge need of also to invite other members to be part of us, to help us specifically with the admin, because it's too much for us. It's foreign to us. We never got exposed to admin, so it's something that we don't know. And yeah.
And then the challenges that you face now that your production is running?
Again, I'm not sure whether maybe it's because our production is still a new baby. It's still admin, and that's my personal challenge, I guess. Because in this company, I face a lot of challenges when it comes to admin. That's not my field, and
It's
I've
funny
been
how
trying.
we learn from you.
True.
The new members of BlankSpace learned a lot from Tumelo Mathebula and Siphelele Thungo when it comes to admin. And for him to say that he faces challenges with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is BlankSpace production and what does it offer?
BlankSpace production, like the name itself, we occupy empty spaces and give them life of creativity, give them life of opportunities, give them life of art, life of everything possible you can think of. So that's just how you can break down the name BlankSpace production. Also, we happen to offer so many activities, so many stuff like documentaries. We also venture into film. We also do theater, which is our main right now, with the main work that we're looking at and doing currently. So yeah, that is what BlankSpace offers. Also, BlankSpace is for the youth. It's nothing but for the youth. It was started by youth so that it can be for the youth throughout. It gives opportunity more than anything. And also it gives healing. There's a lot of healing we need as artists that no one pays attention to. They just want you, but they don't want what's behind, what you go through behind closed doors and stuff like that. So BlankSpace offers that opportunity to the youth to heal and get entertained, and also entertain as well.
Yeah, and also in addition to say that BlankSpace is a game changer. We believe we are pioneers. Hence the vision it's very clear. It's so clear to say that how do we improve the art, and how do we add in the performing arts movement as a company. We are looking forward to introduce new theories around performing arts studies. We're looking forward to introduce new styles in theater, in film. We are looking forward to be the game changers, and we are the game changers with our first work.
Okay, if you want to, guys, I'll suggest you go follow BlankSpace @_BlankSpace_production. Okay, my question: what will you tell young people that want to start their own production? Like, how will you motivate them, encourage them?
Okay. I think this is a personal one in terms of how does one view motivation? What helps one get up every day? So from my personal experience that I can share with them as a motivation is that listen to yourself. You know when it's time. Listen and listen and listen to yourself. You can't afford to go to bed without really processing what your system, your energy, what the entire of you need for the next day or for the next years or whatsoever. So listen to yourself and you know when it's time.
Yes.
That's the first thing. People do the mistake of opening productions when they're not ready. That's why they die. They didn't listen to themselves. So listen to yourself to be able to see if you are ready to run a production. Then you will know how to run it your own way, your own rules, your own pace, but it will be a beautiful success because it's meant to be. Listen to yourself. It's my main words for today for you guys to say, listen to yourself and you will know that you are ready to run a production.
Yes. Indeed, there is power in readiness.
Mm-hmm.
There is power in readiness, and my word, it's always power of readiness.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, it's linked to what Tumelo is expressing now to say you must listen to your body, you must listen to yourself, you must listen to your mind, you must listen to the universe, because everything were meant to be the way they are, especially with us artists, the creators. So yeah, listen to yourself and you will feel the power of readiness. When you are ready, you will feel it.
Yeah. Also, not to choose to open a production just because maybe something that's happening in your life where you find an artist not getting a gig somewhere and you're like, okay, let me just do my own thing because I'm not getting a gig from a certain production. Let me open my own thing. Like Tumelo and Siphelele said, listen, it will come to you.
Yeah.
Okay, what can we expect from BlankSpace production?
A lot.
A
lot. But to name a few, we are having a show coming up in April, the 28th, 29th, and the 30th of April, 4:30 on executive days, and on the last day it's 3 and 6 p.m. It will be showing at Joburg Theatre, space.com. The tickets are 50 rand and 70 rand. 50 obviously for students. So yes, that's the first job we're doing. We have a documentary coming up with the University third year BA graduates, BA acting graduates, 2020. Right? Yeah, 2020 graduate. We're having a documentary coming up of them to sharing experience of how it was being a student for the whole 3 years, an acting student to be specific. And we also have a show coming up, Modipane. It's coming up in June. Date to be confirmed.
There's so much coming.
Yo.
There's so much coming, and I can't allow to close this answer to you without expressing that we are academically based production. We acknowledge the academic side of art and we live it and we believe in it. So me saying this, I'm saying we are the game changers. There's so much coming. There's so much.
A lot.
Future practitioners will be referencing BlankSpace. And that's the vision.
That's
Okay,
the
guys,
vision.
thank you so much. There you have it, guys. I call them theater practitioners. I don't know what you call them.